Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of 31 Days of Halloween. Today we went for a pop art zombie look. I absolutely love the way this look turned out. I think it's so much fun. You can switch up the color of the zombie, you can do different holes and whatnot in the face, like you could show the brain or whatever you want. But this is my take on it, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So let's get started. First, I took a white eyeliner pencil and I sketched out where I wanted to have the holes, the eye bags, where the nose was going to be, the exposed teeth, everything, just because this makes it easier. If you make a mistake, you can just go back and erase it and rub it off, rather than with paint, you're kind of stuck and all the paint will mix. Just keep your life easy and use the white eyeliner trick. It does take a little bit of extra time, but I found it quite easy to follow afterwards. So as you can see, I made the eye bags, and then afterwards I ended up deciding that there was too much going on the one side, so I just rubbed it off and then switched. So I had the eye bag under one eye, and then I had the kind of dripping, melting eye switched to the other because there wasn't as much going on that side. And that's the beauty of using the white eyeliner pencil. It's not a big deal if you decide to change what you're doing. So next I'm taking my Mehron Aqua paints and I'm going to mix the yellow and the white shade just to make more of a pastel yellow shade, and we are going to fill in all the gaps. So we're just going to avoid all the holes and whatnot that we just sketched out and just paint around them. So I found it easiest if I outlined where I drew the holes and whatnot and then filled it in from there. I also avoided my eyebrows because we'll be filling those in a different color as well. And then I didn't include it, but I painted the rest of my body, leaving a couple spots for holes as well. So next, taking my aqua paints again, I mixed the red and the white shade and made a medium toned pink, and I'm going to fill in the eye bags as well as the surrounding holes with that color, and that's kind of like our ripped away flesh. Mixing more white into the pink shade that we made, which accidentally cut out, and I placed this on the just under the one dripping eye. Next, I made a light purple shade with the same water activated paint, so I used the red, the blue, and the white, and I used this to fill in my brows. I decided to use purple because yellow and purple are opposite on the color wheel, so I figured it would give it a nice contrast, and my wig was purple as well. Next, taking the NYX white liquid liner, I filled in the teeth. So I used the white liquid liner rather than the water activated paints because I didn't want the white to mix with the yellow or the pink and make a big mess. So instead I just used the white liquid liner. And also the brush on here is really precise, so it made it quite easy. Next, taking my Morphe 35B palette, I mixed a light orange shade with a little bit of a darker orange shade, and I placed this in the crease of my eye for a little bit of definition. And then I also end up packing this on the lid as well. Next, taking my Inglot gel liner, I'm going to fill in the nose. As well, I'm going to outline everything that we just colored in. So all the holes, all the eye bags, all the teeth, and this is what really makes the look come together. It is a little bit time consuming, but you just take your time and I promise it'll all pay off in the end. So next, using the same black gel liner, I added some lines to the bags under the eyes, and this really also sold that they were bags. And I also added little crease marks around the holes. This just shows that the skin is folding and stretching. And again, these little details really did make the look. So So next, taking the white cream paint, I'm filling in the vertebrae on the neck, and I just used the cream paint here because, or sorry, the water activated paint here because it was a bigger surface and it was much quicker. So again, outline those in black. And then on the vertebrae, I added a couple lines to show the difference in them. The lines also just sell that the look is more cartoony and almost comic book like. We're also going to add drips on the body and the rest of the face using the black gel liner, and it kind of gives the impression of like rotting zombie, like melting away flesh. So next, taking my NYX matte liquid liner, I'm going to create a wing on both my eyes, and I did quite a dramatic wing just to kind of glam up the zombie. And so then I'm going to mix a dark magenta shade as well as a lighter pink shade and just shade in the gums and the eye bags just to give, again, a little bit of definition, a little bit of shadow, because it would be darker in the holes, and the deeper that it went, it would get darker. So next, taking a white liquid liner, we're going to add highlights since we added shadows. So we're going to add the highlights between the shadow and the object, like the drip or the hole or what it may be. And this, again, just really brings the whole thing to life, because when you have a shadow, you should also have a highlight. It just makes it look that much more three-dimensional. And then, of course, because we're a glam zombie, we're going to add some lashes. So I used Koko goddess lashes, and that completes this look. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe so you can see all 31 days of Halloween videos. So we will see you all tomorrow for day 3 of 31 days of Halloween. Bye everyone!